The World's Worst Teachers by David Walliams. Miss Palaver's Theatrical Theatrics. Miss Palaver could turn anything into a drama. The smallest thing would make her launch into the most over-the-top performance. It could be a plastic bag caught up a tree. "Oh, woe, poor plastic bag, come down from atop your lonely branch," she would wail. A teacher sneezing in assembly. "Ah, tissue! Get thee to the nearest apothecary at once. You may only have moments to live." Miss Palaver liked using language from the time of William Shakespeare, the famous playwright who died over 400 years ago. A piece of chewing gum stuck to her shoe. "Oh, woe, oh, twice woe, I am stuck if to the spot. I will be entombed here for all eternity." A wasp trapped in a classroom. "Out, out, O stingy foe, thou art not welcome in my classroom ever. Do not force me to fetcheth the spray canister of certain waspish doom." A bird plop landing on the headmistress's car. Splut. "O bird of foulness, why hath thou smited the headmistress's vehicle so with your ploppy poop?" A girl with a shoelace undone. "Stop if at once if, and do if your shoelace up if, please, 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 do not thank if me, even though I have saved your life." A book being overdue at the library. "O book, O pretty book, flieth back to the library on the wings of a dove, we need thee safely returned." A shortage of baked beans in the school cafeteria. "I weep for me, I weep for the children, I weep for baked bean lovers of the world. We must have beans, 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 and more beans, or we may as well rolleth in a ditch and die, die, die." In case you hadn't already guessed, this particular World's Worst teacher taught drama. Miss Palaver's appearance was, in a word, theatrical. The teacher dressed as if she had travelled in time from hundreds of years ago. She wore a long scarlet velvet cape which billowed on windy days. On the cape was pinned an antique gold brooch with the symbol of drama, the twin masks of comedy and tragedy. Underneath the cape, Miss Palaver wore antique blouses with ruffled collars and cuffs, and tweed skirts that went all the way down to her ankles. Her shoes were heeled, laced-up boots, which were last popular in Victorian times. She wore her half-moon spectacles on a chain around her neck. No one had ever witnessed her bring them up to her eyes, so it might have been part of her costume. Miss Palaver taught at Lady Ostentatious's school for posh girls, a posher school you could not find. It was even posher than Lord Posh's school for poshios, where you had to actually be a member of the royal family to attend. The school was set in a grand stately home, hundreds of years old. There were marble statues on the lawn, chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, and gold-framed oil paintings adorning the walls. All the pieces of furniture, even the girls' desks and chairs, were priceless antiques. Miss Palaver thought of the school as the most perfect place for her. She loved the grandness, the history, and the snobbery of it all. The school was like a reflection of her. She might have taught there for decades, but try as they might, they couldn't get rid of her. Over the years, Palaver had directed some memorable school productions there. First was her infamous Miss Palaver's Complete History of the World. It was a performance that lasted 17 hours with no interval. The proud parents in the audience slept in shifts, waking each other up when one of their daughters had a line in the play. If anyone tried to pop out to use the toilet, Miss Palaver blocked their path with a staff. "Ye shall not pass, or ye shall miss a good bit." Musicals were Miss Palaver's greatest love. She wrote one about her goldfish, who she called William Shakespeare. The drama teacher cast the head girl as the fish, who was given a snorkel and flippers. A giant glass bowl was built, filled with water, and she was dropped into it. Splosh! Sadly, none of the songs from Goldfish the Musical could actually be heard, as they were all sung underwater. Blub, blub, blub. Who could forget the self-penned play of her own life and Miss Palaver, the tears and laughter of a legend? All those who had the misfortune of seeing this woman show tried to forget it, but sadly it was seared into their memories forever. Miss Palaver played herself, of course, from birth to present day. She was, according to the script, the most beloved teacher who ever walked the earth. A wordless one-woman ballet, Amoeba, in which Miss Palaver dressed up as the smallest creature on earth and pranced around the stage for 4 long hours, was considered to be her absolute worst. The school magazine, The Ostentation, gave it the poorest review in the history of theatre. It simply read, poo.